Today, we're tackling an issue that affects millions worldwide: frequent urination at night, also known as nocturia. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. It's a problem that disrupts your sleep, leaves you feeling fatigued, and can take a real toll on your energy, mood, and overall health. Now imagine this. It's finally time to sleep. You lie down, ready to drift off into a peaceful night, and then the urge hits. You're up, walking to the bathroom, and by the time you get back to bed, you're wide awake. This cycle can repeat over and over again, leaving you frustrated and exhausted. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be this way. In this video, I'm going to share the ultimate cure for nocturia, a way to truly solve this problem, not just mask it with temporary fixes. You'll learn what causes nocturia, why common assumptions like drinking too much water or having a bladder issue aren't the whole story, and most importantly, what you can do to get back to restful, uninterrupted sleep. So if you're ready to wake up feeling refreshed and energized, let's dive right in. Stick around until the end, and I'll show you how a few simple changes can make all the difference. Let's start by understanding what nocturia is and why it affects so many people. Nocturia is the need to wake up multiple times at night to urinate. It's different from just having a weak bladder or needing to go occasionally. Nocturia is a recurring issue that interrupts your sleep almost every night, making it nearly impossible to get a full, restful night's sleep. Now you might be thinking, isn't this just a bladder issue? Actually, it's not. Nocturia is more than a simple bladder problem. It's often a sign of something deeper going on with your body, something that's impacting how your body manages fluids and hormones at night. You see, nocturia can lead to much more than just interrupted sleep. Here's what can happen if you're dealing with this night after night: fatigue and low energy. When your sleep is broken up, it's nearly impossible to wake up feeling rested. Over time, this can drain your energy, making it harder to get through the day. Blood sugar problems. Interrupted sleep affects your blood sugar levels, which can lead to cravings for carbs and sugar the next day. Mood changes. With poor sleep comes higher cortisol, the stress hormone, which can make you feel more irritable, anxious, and moody. Cognitive impairment. When you're constantly losing sleep, your brain struggles to keep up. It affects your memory, focus, and decision-making skills. It's a cycle that can feel impossible to break, but with the right understanding, you can address the real causes of nocturia. So let's talk about those causes now. Now here's the part most people don't know. Nocturia is rarely a simple bladder issue. Instead, it's often linked to something called insulin, a hormone that controls your blood sugar levels. Let me explain why insulin is so important in all of this. When your insulin levels are high, it affects the way your body handles water and retains fluid. People with diabetes, for example, often experience high blood sugar and insulin levels, which can lead to frequent urination. But even if you don't have diabetes, elevated insulin levels can still cause issues. Here's where it gets really interesting. High levels of insulin block certain adrenal hormones that help your body retain water. So when insulin levels rise, especially at night, your body loses the ability to hold onto fluids, causing you to wake up and urinate more frequently. And here's something even more surprising. High insulin levels are extremely common, even in people who don't have diabetes. Unfortunately, doctors often skip insulin tests, focusing instead on blood sugar alone. But if you're dealing with nocturia, high insulin could very well be the underlying cause that no one's looking for. So how do you know if insulin might be the culprit? Consider this. If you have trouble with cravings, fatigue after meals, or experience a general sluggish feeling during the day, you might be dealing with insulin-related issues. Don't worry. We'll discuss exactly how to handle this in the next section. One of the biggest causes of high insulin at night is snacking before bed. It doesn't matter if it's just a small, low-carb snack. Any food consumed close to bedtime can cause a spike in insulin. Here's why this matters. When you snack at night, your body releases insulin to help process that food. This insulin spike may seem harmless, but it's actually setting off a chain reaction. High insulin levels before bed signal your body to get rid of fluids, which is why you end up needing to urinate multiple times throughout the night. Imagine your body as a well-tuned machine during the day, processing food and regulating fluids effectively. But at night, your body is meant to slow down, rest, and restore. Eating close to bedtime interferes with this natural rhythm, flooding your system with insulin and disrupting your body's nightly recovery process. The good news? This is a habit you can change. By cutting off food and drinks at least a few hours before bed, ideally around 6:30 p.m., you give your body the time it needs to reset and keep insulin levels steady throughout the night. One of the best ways to manage insulin and reduce nighttime urination is to adopt a low-carb diet. Reducing carbs, especially in the evening, is key to keeping insulin levels low and preventing those unwanted nighttime bathroom trips. Here's why it works. Carbohydrates are the main source of blood sugar spikes, and high blood sugar means high insulin. When you switch to a low-carb diet, especially one that keeps your daily carb intake under 30 grams, you avoid the big insulin spikes that trigger nocturia. If you've never tried a low-carb or ketogenic diet before, start with simple adjustments. Swap out high-carb foods like bread, pasta, and sugar for protein, healthy fats, and vegetables. By making this shift, you can stabilize your insulin, keep your body's fluid balance in check, and finally get a full night's sleep. Another powerful strategy to combat nocturia is intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is simply extending the time between your meals, giving your body a longer break from processing food and, by extension, a break from insulin spikes. When you go for longer periods without eating, your insulin levels naturally decrease. This is crucial because lower insulin levels mean your body can retain fluids more effectively, reducing the need to urinate frequently at night. Plus, fasting gives your digestive system a chance to rest, which can improve sleep quality overall. You can start intermittent fasting by gradually extending the time between your meals. For example, you could try eating between an 8-hour window, say from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and then fasting for the remaining 16 hours. This helps keep insulin steady and ensures that your body isn't dealing with excess insulin while you're trying to sleep. If you're consistent with these changes, here's what you can look forward to. Better sleep quality. With insulin under control, your body can settle into a restful state, allowing you to sleep through the night without interruptions. More energy. During the day, waking up fully rested means you'll feel more energetic and less sluggish, ready to take on your day. Improved mood and focus. When you're well rested, your mood improves, your stress levels decrease, and you'll find it easier to concentrate. These benefits go beyond just addressing nocturia. You're improving your health as a whole, giving your body what it needs to function at its best. So to wrap up, let's go over the steps one more time. Avoid snacking after 6:30 p.m. This simple step prevents insulin spikes that disrupt sleep. Switch to a low-carb, ketogenic diet. Keeping carbs under 30 grams stabilizes insulin and helps manage fluid retention. Implement intermittent fasting. Extend the time between your meals to give your body a break from insulin spikes. These steps may sound basic, but they're extremely effective. With consistency, you'll see improvements in your sleep, energy, and overall well-being. Thank you for sticking with me through this journey. By now you understand that nocturia isn't just an annoying habit or something you have to live with. It's a symptom of deeper issues, often connected to insulin and your body's way of handling fluids. The good news, you have the power to change this. Imagine waking up in the morning, feeling fully rested and ready to conquer the day. No more dragging yourself through the day. No more struggling with constant fatigue. Just peaceful, uninterrupted sleep that leaves you feeling like the best version of yourself. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and share it with anyone you know who struggles with nighttime urination. Let's spread this knowledge and help others reclaim their nights and restore their energy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.